Alright, Sonic. Let's do this. Eat Hedgehog quill! Do hedgehogs have quills? Ugh. Come on, Sonic! Get him!
He actually did it! Sonic actually won!
My name is Barry Allen, and I am the fastest man alive.
Welcome to Durbania, I'm Durbin, and this is my spoiler-free review for Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie. So did this movie fall into that valley of mediocrity that so many video game movies fall into? Or did it sink deeper still into those quicksands, falling down to the level of the Super Mario Brothers movie?
Name? Mario. Last name?
Mario.
Okay, what's your name?
Luigi Mario.
No, I feel like this movie rose above all of that. I was entertained by this movie beginning to end. My wife got off work a little bit early to go see this movie with me, and she was telling me, she goes, yeah, can't believe I'm getting off early for this movie. And then after the movie was over, she didn't find it a complete waste of time. She thought the movie was fun. She enjoyed the dumb jokes, loved Jim Carrey, and found the movie as a whole entertaining. Sonic, you changed my wife's mind. Fantastic job, buddy. I'm giving you a B+. So not only was she entertained, but I was entertained. And there was a lot of stuff about this movie to enjoy. Now, a lot of the jokes, they definitely can reach some of that cheesy, cringeworthy dad joke level. But still, as a whole, it's fun. Like, they did a good job with the writing, a good job with the chemistry between Sonic and Tom. And one of the things that I liked about this movie is, number one, you kind of go in with a little bit of a respect because they redesigned this character because the fans didn't like that original look. So they redesigned it to make him look more like the video game. And number two, because he looked more like the video game, you kind of had that nostalgia bell rung pretty early on, and it made it easier to connect with the character of Sonic. So I enjoyed that connection that I had with him right away. Now, growing up, I was a Nintendo loyalist. Like, I still managed to play some Sega games, and I still managed to enjoy some Sonic the Hedgehog games. So even being more of a Nintendo guy growing up, I was still more attached to the character of Sonic with this redesign of him looking more like the video game character. So bravo to the filmmakers for doing that, for honoring the fans, and more than that, honoring the character. That was really cool of them to go back. Now, one of the things I was nervous about was, even with the redesign in the trailer, I was just like, it looks like a cartoon interacting with live action. I mean, am I really going to end up enjoying this? And it didn't take my brain very long to let go of that. Especially since the movie does a really good job showing Sonic in his world at the beginning, explaining why he left, coming to our world, which is like the far other side of the universe, and then your brain kind of just makes the jump to that logic of, oh yeah, he's from a planet on the other side of the universe. Of course he doesn't exactly physically fit in with this world. He would look like something like, I don't know, CGI standing out against the live action world. I think I'm just telling you what my brain did and how my brain justified it. I'm just saying that was a worry going in, and it wasn't a worry very long. Like, as I was watching the movie, my brain very easily just logicked that out and then had a lot of fun with the movie as it was. And so I really did enjoy that aspect of it. Something else that was really cool, the relationship between Sonic and that lead character, Tom. They had a really good chemistry, really good banter, and a really good back and forth. But this is where the movie had another surprise for me. It actually had heart. They did a good job building up Sonic feeling lonely, without it being something that was super weighty, but it was weighty enough that you kind of felt his loneliness. So when he begins to interact with Tom, like, it has heart, and it gives the movie heart. It makes you happy to see Sonic having human interaction and building this friendship. So I feel like it did a really good job. And the actor playing Tom, I don't know what he played off of in real life, but he did a great job as if there was another actor sitting there. And this was surprising to me. John Ralphio from Parks and Rec voiced Sonic the Hedgehog.
Ha, 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 ha. Swans.
The whole time I'm watching this movie, all I could think is that voice sounds familiar. Who does the voice? Who does the voice? And so I looked it up and I was like, you're kidding me.
What are those, shrimp?
Okay.
Rethink that move, son.
But he did a great job voicing that character. He did a great job voicing it as if he was like right there on the set. He might have been, I don't know, but the point is it really felt like he was right there, and that chemistry between the two actors was really right there on set as they were filming the movie. So however they put that together, they did a fantastic job, and it just worked really well for this being kind of the road trip buddy comedy that it was. But my favorite character, Dr. Robotnik. Yeah, Jim Carrey was just absolutely fantastic. It was so cool to see him return to that over-the-top comedic ham that he was in Ace Ventura, Liar Liar, and even Riddler in Batman Forever. Like, I may not like Batman Forever, but I like Jim Carrey as the Riddler. And he just brought that awesome comedic timing and energy to this. His scenes were just hilarious. Every time he was on screen, I was just so happy to see that Jim Carrey bigness.
Oh, give me a big fat break!
It fit his character, it fit the tone of the movie, and it just added. One of the things that was so funny was every time we went into bullet time to watch Sonic running around, like Jim Carrey, like when everything's frozen all around and Jim Carrey was frozen, like he just had the funniest expressions on his face. So it just looked like he had so much fun doing this role, like he had fun when he was playing Ace Ventura, or like he had fun when he was in Liar Liar. It was just fun to see Jim Carrey be a ham and just like ham it up in every single scene that he was in. I loved it. So as a whole, the movie had heart. It was entertaining. It was pretty darn funny. I enjoyed it. I'm giving it a B+. Now, am I in a hurry to go see it again? No, absolutely not. I was entertained in this show. I don't feel like I have to see it again, but if a buddy said, hey, would you like to go see it again? Sure, I'll go, and I'll be entertained again. And I may even go ahead and get it on Blu-ray. I mean, it's just one of those movies that's kind of fun, and I hope it opens the door for more video game movies and kind of shows them maybe if we follow this pattern a little bit, we can perfect it and continue to get better. Because I'd love to see Mario Brothers one more time on the big screen. They deserve a second chance. Do you think they deserve a second chance? Did you like the Sonic the Hedgehog movie? Would you go higher or lower than a B+? Let's talk about that in the comments. And while you're there, hit the subscribe button to become a Durbanian and hit the bell by the subscribe button so you're notified the next time I do a movie review, ranking video, theological analysis, or anything else I do here. I'm Durbin. Thanks for checking out Durbania.